Hi Cancer, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be reading for the first half of December 2025, or for whenever you find it. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please bring messages for Cancer's highest good. Thank you. So welcome back, Cancer. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So happy to have you here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I like to get one overall theme from the Wild Unknown archetype and read from the book. I think it's beautifully written. Today you have the Sword. It's page 189. To use the sword is to decide. The blade separates one reality from another. The choice is made and all else falls away. If you find the sword is in your grasp, you can no longer hesitate. This weapon requires a clear and decisive... Okay, we're gonna have to hold on. Hi, baby. Okay, Charles is here. Let's get back to it. This weapon requires a clear and decisive mind and a willingness to act. An onlooker may think the sword bearer is hasty and violent, but the most compassionate and responsible gesture is one that is honest, swift, and accurate. Our first encounter with the sword is at birth, when the cord we share with the mother is cut. This moment defines our separation from her and begins our journey of becoming ourself. We must make these cuts again and again if we are to grow. Decisions shape our life, and the sword is an infamous shaper of destiny. All right, so what are we going to open with, Cancer? How about steampunk? On the cut we have, wow, just got distracted because I saw the chariot on the other side, but we have the Knight of Swords with the chariot, which is your major arcana. Somebody coming in with communication. Look, it's a sword bearer, right? So, or this could be you riding in with some sort of like, could possibly be a harsh truth. You could be cutting someone out of your life or giving them a piece of your mind or something. Empress now. Or maybe it's just, you know, making a decision to finally come out and communicate something. Cancer energy, messages for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Two of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. This is stuck in indecision. She's holding two swords, but we need to narrow it down to just one. We need to make a decision here. Maybe somebody is keeping themselves blindfolded to the truth. They don't want to see the elephant in the room. You see, she has a blindfold over her eyes, right? Messages for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Ace of Cups landed in my lap. Huh. Could be someone from the past. Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Someone that you knew at some point in your life. You know, could have gone all the way back to childhood. Genuine emotion coming through there with that Ace of Cups. It's overflowing emotion at that. My cup runneth over. Messages for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody felt trapped, though, for some reason or another. Like they couldn't move forward. They were stuck. Eight of Swords. Four of Cups could have had something to do with the way they were viewing life in general. You see how this person is looking at the cups in front of him in a very dissatisfied way. So it's the energy of like apathy, just feeling like everything sucks. And well, if you're, I want to say resonating and vibrating at the same time, but if you're vibing off that energy, then yeah, you kind of stay stuck in a loop of everything sucks, right? So let's continue. Messages for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Oh, another sword bearer, King of Swords. He's not actually holding his sword. He's holding a book, but you can see the sword right there on the shelf should he need to grab it, right? Seven of Cups is coming after the Eight of Swords. So a whole lot of mental confusion, I'd say. Two of Wands is next. So how to get from point A to point B, there's some sort of a distance that needs to be crossed. Eight of Pentacles coming under the Ace of Cups. Someone hard at work perfecting their craft, fine-tuning. Messages for Cancer. Thank you. Hi. Ooh, we're so lucky. I think cats are good luck over here on this channel. You just had a chunk flip over. Hi, Charles. You have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You opened up today with the Ace of Cups. Oh, you're such a chunk of shoes. I know my baby. Three of Cups is coming underneath the Eight of Swords. A reconciliation, getting together with people you haven't seen in quite some time. The Star card, Major Arcana for Aquarius, is coming under the Seven of Cups. Wow. Two of Cups is coming underneath the Two of Wands. So clearly a very special connection. We have some additional cards today. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Sun. Two threes. We have the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, two twos, Two of Cups, Two of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Sun. It's like somebody knows very clearly where their happiness is, but there was something here that was keeping them trapped and feeling unable to move and a bit emotionally overwhelmed or confused here. Perhaps they're getting some clarity, though, on these emotions. The emotions could be maturing. You see that underneath this Knight of Cups is the King. So an emotional maturation happening. Oh, I just love you. Okay, let's clarify. What are we going to clarify with Charles? How about my mashed up deck? This is Rider-Waite-Smith with additional Major Arcana thrown in for fun. Eight of Cups on the cut. Somebody's walking away. Wow, yeah, ending something. Death energy on the bottom. So Major Arcana for Scorpio, but something ended. We're ending something here, Cancer. Somebody is, maybe not you, maybe it's someone in your orbit, okay? And they're walking away from something in order to go towards, you know, their wish fulfillment, something more emotionally satisfying. Clarity on the spread for Cancer. Thank you. Look at that, Eight of Swords once again on the as I'm shuffling. Oh, you're just cutest. You are just the cutest. So just heavy emphasis on someone who, like, maybe it was a self-sabotaging thought pattern, but it was something was keeping this person stuck and bound, like they couldn't see a way out until they did, apparently. There's the Chariot showing up. You always show up in your readings, Cancer. So the Chariot. You see how the Sphinx are just sitting there. They're not actually moving. There's a riddle that has to be answered before they'll get up and go. And that is, how well do you know yourself? Because if you don't, you're going to drive the Chariot right off into the ditch. And we want to drive it to victory, right? So there's a bit of mental congestion that needs to be cleared out here, I'd say. Perhaps while somebody is very hard at work, all they can do is think on this love, this like overflowing love. It almost feels overwhelming. Like it's like all they can think about. Ace of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm so glad they didn't hit the floor. You have a bunch that just came out, including another ace. And interesting, that's Ace of Wands with the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and under that is the Devil. So someone who's extremely passionate here, right? So this is a phallic symbol, right? Ace clarifying an ace, because in this row we have the Ace of Cups at the top. King of Cups is officially here. So it is genuine emotion, even though, yes, there's a lot of SE actual tension, passion, whatever. It's also based in an emotional place. Death energy with the Emperor. The Emperor is major arcana for Aries, but some give it to Scorpio as well. This is a card of Scorpio here with the death energy. We just left Scorpio season. We're in Sagittarius season now. I would say here that perhaps it took something coming to a close for someone to realize that they needed to grow up and not be this like player energy, right? So they were stuck for a while. 8 of Swords into the 7 of Cups, and 8 of Swords with the 3 of Cups. Maybe they just wanted to hang out and have fun, right? Like 3 of Cups. It's really not anything too serious, right? It's just like having fun energy. But somebody was kind of like stuck in a pattern of behavior or a broken record or something. Clarify the 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and then it has the 4 of Wands under it. So it's like they want to graduate and go after something that's more substantial. 4 of Wands is very stable energy. Wow. Queen of Cups, there you are, Cancer, with the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. This was inspired by love. Genuine emotion has inspired this person to want to do better, be a better version of themselves. Shouldn't we all be doing that like every day? Like taking inventory, self-inventory, and seeing where we might tweak something and get, a little bit better than we were yesterday. 7 of Cups has the Star and the Sun under it. So I would say if there's like some confusion, that's all going to get burnt off. Like, the mists of morning. You see how this has got a cloud down here. It's to represent a very clouded, like confused energy, but it's going to become abundantly clear here at some point. The Star, the Sun, and the 7 of Cups, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be very clear. We have the Judgment. So decision made, judgment call, right? It could be a reconciliation. It could be somebody offering reconciliation anyway. Can we leave the past in the past and move into smoother territory? 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It's like suddenly they're realizing that you're the Star and the Sun. Or flip the story if you need to. Somebody's realizing that you're realizing this about somebody. Whatever. Find your place in the story. We have 2 2s to close out the reading today. 2 of Wands to the 2 of Cups. How do I cross the distance to get into this loving embrace, this partnership? So clearly we have King and Queen of Cups here. there is genuine emotion here on the table. A lot of passion as well. But there's some sort of a distance that has to be bridged. Two of Wands and the Two of Cups, please. The distance being heartbreaking, apparently. Three of Swords. Wow. With the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Major Arcana 4. Gemini. Somebody just... Oh my gosh, look at that. I looked underneath the Lovers. We have the Ace of Swords, so the third ace to show up, and the Two of Wands. Again, the card, one of the cards anyway, that we're literally clarifying at the moment. Somebody needs to come in. They want to come in and speak some sort of a truth. They're hoping to bring something back from the dead. Revive something. The King of Cups, lest you forget, is here twice. So yeah, they're coming in with the offer after maybe something went terribly wrong with that Three of Swords. We did see the Death at one point, didn't we? All right, let's get you some Burning Heart Love Oracle. This is for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. If you like the way I read the cards, Cancer, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Super helpful to get me into the algorithm of YouTube. Thank you. I wish you were here with me. More indication of a distance. Then I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. That's sweet. Some Hidden Truth Oracle, please. Thank you. I'm starting to understand our connection, and I wish I could take back my words. Some Moonology, please, for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. And a time for healing. Balsamic moon. And I can hear sirens in the distance, which isn't exactly usual for my area. This is a rural area. Let's get some cards from the angels and ancestors. Thank you. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Healing information. We also have Stag, trust and thrive. A couple of cards from the Oracle of the Seven Energies for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. If you would like a private reading with me, the information on how to contact me is in the description box. You just click on the titles for the video. It'll pull it down for you. If you would like to donate to my channel and give me a tip, there is a link in the description box. We have exposed and revealed. So if somebody was trying to, you know, throw stones and hide their hand or whatever, it's been exposed. We have bearing fruit. The storyteller, which is about, you know, someone who can tell or write a fabulous story. Maybe there's a book you need to write. And then we have quieting the mind, which for me is a daily deep breathing meditation. Okay, let's get you some manifest success cards. This is for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Seal, business contract, documents, gift of money, writing, clerical, paperwork, and staying put. We also have Treasure, worry-free finances, money in reserve, excess, executive, sales, planning, and hidden talent. Spirit of the Animal Oracle card, please, for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. I caught it. Yay. You have grizzly bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Star Code Astro card, please, for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. I hope you survived the Mercury retrograde as best you could. We're still in it as far as I'm concerned. We're in the post-shadow, so keep your guard up. Remain vigilant with your cautiousness. 4th house. Wow, that's your house. Home. It's the house of Cancer. And we have Sagittarius. Expand. How interesting. We're currently in Sagittarius season. Expand your home. Are you looking to buy a second home, a vacation home maybe? Dolphins, please. Thank you. I don't know where it went. Whatever. Okay. These are my little dolphin cards. They are decades old, very well loved. We have crystalline structures. Radical trust and clearing. All right, we'll get you some charms for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Never, never give up. Then we have a Wheel of Fortune in charm form. We have the USA Olympic symbol. I don't know if you can see it, but whatever. Then we have strong is beautiful. Let's get you a blessing before we close the reading. Thank you, Spirit. This is for Cancer. A blessing from your ancestors and a blessing on your creativity. That is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope something in this was helpful. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.